Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy.
And we are live again. That's what the little thingy up here in the corner says. But hey, let's just roll with it. So it is Workshop Wednesday. It is the 22nd of January in the year of 2025. And we are here to do another one. If you are new here, welcome. Come on in, take a seat. There is plenty to go around. This is a 1-hour live style Q&A. Pretty much anything goes. You will see a bunch of blue wrenches. Those people are the ones that come here and participate in the chat, and that's what we like to do. So they will welcome you in as long as you are not here to cause trouble. Just participate. It's a fun time to just fellowship and network and do all that. That's where all the smart and brilliant people, right? They're just right here in the chat. So if you missed it, we apologize. Just drop something down and say hashtag replay crew or whatnot. But I see the chat is going wild, and so we will definitely go in right now. And let's do a round of hellos to the people that are here in the roll call. So we've got Texas Raider coming in with a 308. Got to have that to start the show. STP is here. Great to see you. I've been seeing you in a couple of lives today. So good to see you. And I've been seeing some of the stuff. So cannot wait until you get your channel back up and going. Hopefully the house stuff gets all done. Who else do we got? We got Glenn Anderson coming in with a good evening, everyone. Hello and good evening to you, my friend. We've got Divinely Blessed Designs coming in with a shalom. Hello, my brother. Great to see you here. We've got brother Troy. Troy Sutton is here. Hello there, fine folks. See, you guys know each other. It's all good stuff here. We got Edith coming in next to stay warm and ready. Absolutely. If you guys missed my morning chat, it was a -6 on the ride into work this morning. But hopefully we're done with that. So Lynn is here. Hello, Lynn, as well as Tammy Joe is coming in. Great to see you. I see JS Genesis Designs, Shalom, and Burr. Absolutely. Heaven's Fire has dropped by and said hello. Great to see you here. Yeah, it's definitely brutal. Mrs. Rural is back there in the bedroom saying hi. So hello, Mrs. Rural. Let's see, who else do we got in here? Look at that. Pennsylvania Preparedness himself. Somebody can't sleep. Hopefully you get some sleep tonight, brother. It was great to see you pop on and do a live. We've been talking about you and missing you. So good thing to see proof of life, right? The original Blue Wrench Off-Grid Master is here. Hello. No free silver tonight. Sorry. I see Amy is here and all of the folks over at Leonard Mountain Homestead getting ready to drive home. Wanted to say, hey, jump back when I get home. If you missed her live where she did normally her What's Up Wednesdays, they had Faith where they were finding out the gender. She is, what I believe, 17 weeks. So great to see that everybody in the family is doing well and all that. So good stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Mrs. Rowe had to work outside, and the whole family kind of caught the ickies. So let's see. We got Striker Code is here. Shalom. Hello. Welcome. Great to see you. Who else do we got? I see Grit and Grace is here. Hello. Oops is in the house as well. Hello. Subla Daisy. Great to see you here. Shalom. Welcome. I see Alpha has made it back. Hello, Alpha. Great to see you as well. Let's see. Solstice Girl is here, and Solstice Girl has been here a couple of times. We need to make sure that we hand her off a wrench because I know that you have been here. So let's just do that now. So congratulations, you have a new wrench. Welcome to the club. Let's see, who else do we got? Did I miss anybody? Dun, dun, dun. I see Teresa's here. Look at all that smash. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. Cha-Cha's here. Hello. Great to see you. Hashtag live gang. Rob's in the house. Great to see you here. Who else do we got? Listening, getting the kids to bed. Let's see. KP is here. Saying hello to everybody. I see Paul is here. Hello. Great to see you here as well. We getting close to the bottom because I see Tuck is here. Good evening, my friend. Who else do we got? Everybody's jumping over. Yes, yes. And I was going to wear, I ordered all sorts of merchandise from different channels and everything. And so far, the only one that I have gotten in is I got my Vision Preparedness shirt in. That is the only one so far. I'm still waiting on my Hudson Valley shirt. It was going to be them tonight, but Vision just decided, hey, you get your shirt first. And so I'm gonna wear that one. But as soon as I get the Hudson Valley shirt, I will definitely be rocking that one out. So very excited, very, very excited. And we're going to talk about Vision here in just a moment. Let's see. There is Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead. Sup, great to see you here. Let's see. Stayed up just long enough to catch. Who else do we got? Just making sure. I see Susan has stopped in. Hello, Susan. Great to see you. And look at that. There is the living legend himself, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, which we will give a special shout out to the Livingston man. We hope he feels better. He's a little under the weather. Let's see. Who else do we got? Waiting on mine too. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so I made it to the bottom of the chat. All right, so there is a few of you guys that kindly came over from Hudson Valley's live stream. Very much appreciated. This is basically all chat oriented, kind of like how Mike's was tonight. That's how Workshop Wednesday goes every single Wednesday. For the most part, we throw in some surprises here and there just to have some fun. But we go off of any questions, comments, topics, concerns, basically anything that you want to talk about. Go ahead and throw it in the chat. I try to get to every single one most of the time that I do. If not, usually people in the chat will pop on and answer some questions or chit chat with you. So let's see. Vision is not here to defend himself. Well, here's the thing. I am repping the VP shirt, and one of the reasons that I did want to rep the VP shirt is because, let's see, if you go to this right here, which is visionpreparedness.org, you will come to a screen. I went ahead and went to the About Us section, which you can go to the three little lines and click and get to the About section. But if you scroll down slightly to the upcoming events right here, Bug Out Weekend 2025, that is right in Dayton, Ohio, May 15th through 18th. So if you are looking for an actual in-person event where you can go meet like-minded preparedness people, there you go. If you are in anywhere around the Ohio area, I highly encourage it. There's a lot of people that you probably see on YouTube that will probably make it out there. It's just a good time. If everything goes right, which so far it looks like the stars are aligning, I will be there this year. But that's pretty much one of the reasons why I wanted to rep the shirt, right? So I will be making sure I share this out and everything. So that way all of you guys are very, very informed. So let's go back into there. I work in an accounting office and literally talk to no one all day, which is not a bad thing. Nice to talk to like-minded people. Hey, you're more than welcome. Jump on in. Everybody here will be very, very friendly. Let's see. Up, but we're okay. Outhouse, yes. I can imagine being in the outhouse and very, very cold, frigid temperatures. So, yes, very much so. Let's see. I will defend Vision. Yes, we will all defend Vision. Let's see. Who else do we got? Taking a break from making soap and making apple cinnamon jelly today. Made a whole apple, not a bottled juice. Nice. Made from whole apples. Excellent. Very good, Alpha. Very, very good. Somebody's going to be bringing the New York convoy out there. So there you go. If you guys have never met the guys over at Hudson Valley, there's your chance. Kind of like a little meet and greet. They put on classes. They do all sorts of stuff. Vision will definitely be talking about it when he does. I'll be sharing that stuff out so you guys can see. Let's see. Who else do we got? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, hopefully STP will get everything done. I'm hoping that you do some content and some live streams and stuff like that. And you are always welcome to come on here. Always, always, always. I'm thinking about a new prep giveaway. Deposit slips and my bank account free for anyone. I like that. See, there you go. Livingston Man is going to arrive via hot air balloon. I mean, why not, right? It seemed to have worked in the past. You can basically take a hot air balloon anywhere across the country and nothing will happen. So yeah, why not? Why not? Let's see. All right, am I getting close to the bottom of the chat? I think I am. All right. So there is a lot that we can definitely talk about. Absolutely, go big or go home. I know weather is one of the big things. I know you guys down there in the south between KP and Susan and all of you guys that got snow and cold, frigid temperatures, as well as I know some of you are out in Texas and whatnot. I apologize. I do like to share, so you can definitely have some of our snow and some of our cold temperatures. But it looks like we will probably be trading. You guys will get the warm temps and we'll go back to cold very, very soon. So just bundle up. You'll make it. I promise. It's a good prepping time, right? Let's see. Raptor Ranch. Hello, everyone. I'm in northern Wisconsin and new here. Well, welcome on in. Take a seat, sit down, stay a little while. Everybody here will welcome you on in. Glenn, I'm trying to get the Hecklefish on here. I would love to interview Hecklefish. I don't think that he would ever do that, but that would be absolutely amazing, right? And there it goes. See, this is what happens when you're new here. Everybody's just going to welcome you on in. It'll be, and don't mind the mess. We live here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just take your shoes off, sit down, grab a snack or two, hang on out, keep the cold air. Hey, we've got to do what we've got to do. Man, had minus 20 to minus 35. We didn't get that cold with wind chill. We were close to minus 20. I don't know if we actually got to minus 20 or not. We survived a snowmageddon, 9.8 inches of snow and 15 degrees this morning, thinking of ways to improve on the property. Yeah, and that's one of the things right there. Just because you live in Texas or Florida or any of those states, in between, it can happen. It can. It may be that once in a decade or whatever storm, but just imagine, let's say that some event late, November, December of last year was an SHTF event, and it was going to last all of 2025. No internet, no, communications, no electricity, things like that. You might have a false sense of security living in the southern state. Oh, I'll be fine. Winters aren't bad down here. Well, guess what? If it was going to happen, SHTF doesn't care, right? So it was a really good training exercise. I know it's uncomfortable and it's not fun, but you guys, I have faith in you, right? Who else do we got? Definitely time to go through the pantry and the stocks, as well as getting lists made. Amen to that. Man, that is a good thing right there. Always a good time to go through the pantry and your stocks, especially all the times, if you got snowed in, maybe the kids had some snow days at school or anything along those lines, and you went ahead and took a day or two off work. Perfect time to run through the pantry, run through your bug out bag, run through, different things, check up on everything. Is everything in your bug out bag or your go bag? Is everything good date wise? Did anything break open? Is anything spill? Anything along those lines? Does the water need to be changed out? Things like that. Excellent, excellent. Let's see. Heavens fires up there in northeastern Minnesota, east central Minnesota. Look at that. You guys are all up in there. Feel free to ask questions, all here to help. That's right. That's absolutely right. Saying hello. We broke the snow record from 1954. Good Lord. Good Lord. For the USA this week was a preview of the day after tomorrow. Yeah, it definitely was, right? This past year has taught me that we should prepare better for the unusual weather events. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to agree. Um, hopefully this is not a precursor. Hopefully this is just a one-off wacky weather event. But that's why we prepare, right? You don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. If we did, then we'd know exactly when, where, why, what, all that stuff. But we don't. So you've got to prepare for what you can kind of take an educated guess on. And the way you do that is you look at history, and some of the things here in the recent history is really unusual weather. So you could have it to where it's something where it's just some southern states. You could have some major deep freeze that goes through half of the United States. But it's so odd, right? You've got southern states that has snow and ice. You got California on fire. You've got, I mean, just everything in between. It just seems like the U.S. just can't catch a break. So it's good. It's good to prepare the best you can. So yeah, better to know now. Absolutely. Raised my kids in Silver Bay. On the shore, 22 years, retired nurse. Excellent. Excellent. Well, that is a very congratulations to you that you made it to retirement. That's a heck of a feat right there. Heck of a feat. Minus 35. Yikes. That's probably about as best as you could do that. Let's see. Tuck, I keep a pretty good eye on the prep so far. Very little goes to waste. Yes, and we've done quite a few shows, episodes, whatever, on that. When you are in an SHTF, your waste management services are probably not going to come pick up your trash. So what are you going to do with it? You have a can of whatever. What are you going to do with that can? You're not just going to go throw it in the trash and it gets picked up at the end of the week. Can you do something with it? And we've gone over that. Can you take the label off and do something? Can you take the top off and do something? Can you reuse the can itself? What are you going to do with all the different waste items? There's so many things that when we pick up preps, they come in packaging with plastics and papers and twist ties and zip ties and all sorts of stuff. What are you going to do with that? That stuff piles up. And there's a lot of people that they don't think about that sort of stuff. So last time it snowed here, the next year we had Hurricane Katrina. Well, that's not good. Hopefully that does not happen again. Very grateful that we had lots of notice for this weather, was able to fill some holes before it came. Excellent. Yes. And that's where a lot of the prepping comes from too. It's staying informed and staying educated. It's one of those two. Yes, we know the weatherman gets it wrong. We don't have to go down the road of that one and all the bad puns and jokes about 50% right and keeping your job. Even bad information is information. Okay. If they go, hey, the sky's falling, maybe it's one of the things that we take that as an opportunity of, if it does in fact fall, what are we going to do about it? If they're wrong, great. Who cares? We practiced and we filled some holes. If you don't take it serious and the sky does fall, you're probably going to wish, in hindsight, that you listened to it. So always take those as opportunities. Don't freak out. Just prepare the best you possibly can with what you have. Saw the numbers on the news. Milton won by 0.3 inches. Dad was part of the building plant in Silver Bay in the 80s. Nice, nice. Let's see, where else we got? Man, chat just went flying. Hang on. I don't even know where I left off at. Shepherd's pie is good. Yes, absolutely. Outdoor filer for burnable materials. Yeah. You just got to watch on that, depending on, and you guys know this, depending on what you're burning on burnable materials, on the different smokes and smells and other things like that. But that's all common sense stuff. Live on the Bad River Reservation. Still hunt and fish Lake Superior. That is amazing. I wish I had space for saving everything. I could use cans for lots of things. Yes, and it takes a creative mind, and sometimes it's what it is. It might be a rainy Saturday or something like that where there's not a whole lot going on. Challenge yourself. You know, before you throw something away. Maybe you had a quick snack or you fixed lunch. Before you start throwing that stuff away, look at it. What can I do with this? You know, you may have opened a plastic bag and put some French fries in the air fryer. Great. That sounds amazing. I'll come over. But what are you going to do with that bag? You know, and just go through everything. You opened up a quick can of soda and it's empty. What are you going to do with that can? You can't just throw it out in the front lawn, right? You got to do something with it. Challenge yourself. Let's see. Yeah, space, money, and time seem to be the three biggest prepping hurdles for just about everybody, right? Let's see. All fires are good. We just don't put the tires until after dark. That's right. Well, the California people may not agree that all fires are good, but yeah, you know, if you're burning things of tires or styrofoam or different other things that's going to put off weird smoke, be careful on some of the plastic stuffs. They can put off some kind of harmful things and whatnot. And there's people out there that, you know, may be close by or even in your group that may not have the best thought process when it comes to it, and they can start breathing in very harmful things, and that just brings unwelcomed problems, right? Solstice Girl says started in the urban homesteading chickens and a small garden, moved to our official homestead this year. Congratulations, it's awesome. Hoping to get a good garden this year. We went from 8 chickens to 15. Well, that's chicken math right there, right? Absolutely. See, right there, chicken math. More chicken math and chicken math for sure. See, everybody knows chicken math. And the whole house is a pantry. Yes, I would say somewhat agree. I am literally sitting in my pantry right now. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to knock anything over. Let's see if I can turn this. And so you guys can see, like, literally I'm sitting in my pantry. Like, there is supplies and gear and everything all over the place. You got to see part of a wall there that's got various medical stuff and odds and ends and whatnot, which is really fun. If I have a neighbor or a friend over that's never seen my stuff, they call it my general store when they walk in. So it's kind of a fun thing. Plus, I'm sure that most of you guys have seen me where I move my fun curtain and you can see my toilet paper and paper towels and all sorts of stuff. And there's more preps over here and everything. So yeah, my studio is my pantry. Where else do we got? Hard to beat a good outdoors up there. Yes, that is God's country. There's a lot of beautiful, beautiful country. I think a lot of people miss that. As far as the house pantry, especially living in an apartment. Yeah, apartment prepping is very, very difficult. I know there's a few channels out there that specialize in that. And, and that's where all this networking and things like that come from. I might have a good idea about water filtration. You might go to Hudson Valley. He may give you one on food. You may go over here and get one on growing. You've got to, network and get out there and go through. Everybody's got something to offer. Somebody may only have, one or two things here and there. One may give you a lot, but you do yourself a disservice if you don't branch out from time to time. I always give that challenge out once a week or so. Just watch somebody new, be in a chat like this and go, you know what? I wonder if they have a channel. Click on their name, go check them out, go see. You may be missing out. You may completely agree with most of their stuff. And, this whole last year, they've been putting out amazing content and you never even knew. It happens to me all the time. Let's see, 14 chickens here. Just put venison in the pantry. Man, I'll have to start coming over to your guys' house. Miss the Minnesota North Shore grocery stores, just 0.243 away. Let's see. I'm hoping to host a few medical training classes this year. Yeah. Mike went over some stuff on the live stream. If you missed it, I would highly suggest go and do the replay on that. As he was talking here on the medical training courses, he was also talking about comms courses, two very, very important things for a lot of preppers. A lot of them do not take any medical training or communications classes. If you have the opportunity, and it looks like he is really putting out that information, you will do yourself a very much of a disservice if you skip out on medical and communications. Let's see, who else do we got? If I ripped out one of my closets, I could probably stock 3 people with what I held back. Yeah, I get it. Trust me. All of us have the space that we have now. We do the best with what we can. There's a lot of people that's creative and go through and maximize space and do everything that they possibly can. As soon as I get time, I'm actually going to rip a lot of my pantry and go through and try and create more space out of no space left. My walls are covered. Literally, if I move my stuff around, there is things literally touching the ceiling. So, well, yeah, I laugh when people say you got to stack to the rafters. I am. Let's see. What do you folks up north do for dry skin? This cold is killing my southern skin. Well, most of us northerners, we're built for this. It's kind of in our DNA a little bit. Um, Personally, for me, uh, if it stays cold, I'm great. If it stays hot, I'm great. When it bounces back and forth is when it starts killing my skin and all that. And usually I just have to muscle through it. I haven't really found anything that has worked for me permanently. There's a few things that take the edge off every once in a while, but I will let the chat answer that one. Let's see, O'Keefe's, yeah, and that's one of the ones that I use from time to time, and it seems to somewhat help me. Yeah, humidity does help. It very much does. Let's see, bacon drippings. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, you could at least eat the bacon if nothing else happens, right? Right. Ran a humidifier like a Vicks machine. Turn on the oven with a large stock pot in it with oils or fruit peels in it for a scent. Very good, very very good. Yeah, I know the humidity is one of the big things. You're drying out. You know, one of the reasons why your lips go through and get chapped and cracked and things is because your lips do not have sweat glands. They are one of the thinnest parts of your body. They have no way to regulate heat. And so, therefore, whenever you get very, very hot or very, very cold, your lips are one of the ones that seem to find out, right? So, it's one of the things that, as preppers, you probably should have something in your stockpile for that, some sort of oil or chapstick or something along those lines to be able to take care of your lips. They are important, right? Let's see. Do I need to stock? Let's see, who else do we got? Tallow, okay. Bedazzle's here. Great to see you. Dun, dun, dun. Who else do we got? Bear grease or coconut oil. I have never used bear grease. Never used bear grease, but hey, if it works, it works. Humidity, 30 to 40%, good for breathing. Yeah. And that's one of the things too. Um, for me, I've had reptiles for years, and so I have a bunch of humidity meters. And I'll put one around the house here and there, especially during wintertime when all the doors and windows are shut and whatnot. You're not really getting that breeze and that fresh air that brings in that humidity. Yeah, we usually do. And actually, I think we have a humidifier running tonight. Let's see. I see Cha Cha has welcomed in Berdazzle as well. Let's see. Makes a good gun lube. Man, do you guys, you know what? If that works, that's great. I personally wouldn't, but I tell you what, I will cook the bacon and eat it. You guys can have the drippings. See, that's how teamwork goes. Carmen lip balm is great for the dry skin. Yeah, coconut oil. We got another vote for that one. And then the bears chase you. Another vote for tallow. put it on and you can get chased too. Never thought I would need a humidifier. Yeah, I have a cast iron teapot. I can put it on the stove. There you go. There you go. Another vote for tallow. Don't want to be chased. Most of us do not. Make coconut oil, shea butter, and beeswax lotion for the winter. Excellent, excellent. In which Alpha, did you get a website up and going? I know that we've bugged you before, but don't know if we ever got the answer to that. If we did, I apologize. So dry in West Texas. I could imagine it. We're so dry from the cold we put a pan of water on the wood stove. Yeah, and that's that whole thing. Heat takes moisture out, and so when you're running the furnaces and you're running different stoves and different other things, and you have the windows shut, the doors shut. I mean, you literally are kind of like cooking out the water and the air. And so to have some sort of humidity would be a good thing. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Raccoon oil is good for leather treatments. I did not know that. Saline spray and chapstick on the night table. Very good. Very good. That will work. Turn the oven up to 500, and then bring it down after you open up the oven, and you'll get a low from the kitchen. Run a small fan. Very good idea. Very good. I have an email for soap info, still working on the website through Wix. Alpha, you have a wrench, so by all means, you can drop your email. Oh, there you did. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave that up for a minute. While I do, if you have a blue wrench, that means that I trust you. If you have a channel, again, by all means, I am all for networking. Share out your channel. It gives others the ability and the opportunity to come check you out. And most of you guys I know, most of you I've had on the show. If I haven't, or even if you have, if anybody ever wants to, let me know. You can come on and we'll do a live chit chat and talk to everybody on the chat together. So, but yeah, if anybody's interested, there is Alpha's email. Who else do we got in here? Our elders rendered the bear fat and make great oils and grease. Yes. Let's see. Old ways. Obi-Wan, I'm assuming. Still no channel yet. Oh, you need a channel. You need a channel. And I tell you what, when you get a channel, even before a channel, great. If you ever want to come on, you let me know. Let's see. Going to take photos in the morning as the bars are curing. Very good. Very good. Bear grease is great waterproofing, I'm told. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to test that though. That's so cool to render bear fat. Yeah, yeah. See, I don't know if I would ever go bear hunting. I've seen bear in the wild, but I never actually went to go take one out. So let's see. Yeah, I know. I need to text you. We've got to set something up. Yeah, yeah. You're definitely one. As soon as I get my shirt, that'd be an awesome one. I can wear your shirt and we can chit chat and have some fun. There we go. Subla Daisy has put out her website. Very, very good stuff. You have seen a lot of her work as we have done a lot of the stuff with the giveaways and auctions and everything like that. Absolutely amazing stuff. I will always support Subla Daisy just because I know from myself, and actually it's one of the ones between her and her husband. They have made a lot of beautiful, beautiful things that I own. So yes, I can speak from experience. Very, very good stuff. Let's see. Just recently rendered some lard from a hog, so much better than any store-bought. Yes, just about everything that you can do from home is better than store-bought. There's Divinely Blessed Designs. There is the Dream Team Duo, husband and wife team, Divinely Blessed Designs, and Subla Daisy. Highly recommend. Those are right there. Those are two websites you probably should go check out. So Amy's back. Hello, Amy. Great to see that you made it home safe and sound. We have a lottery here for bear tags, so no luck so far. I'll tell you what, you can have mine if I ever get one. Everybody's saying hi to Amy. I get a bear tag every year, Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever go. Not sure. Don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Oh man, my mouse just took off running. Cha Cha is saying good night. Good night. Have a good one. Have you seen my wood burning? I have not. I have gone over and I have checked out a couple of the videos that you have posted, but I don't think I have seen any of your wood burning. I know I've seen you talk about it, but I definitely need to get over there and check that out. Let's see. Who else do we got? I never see bears. Seen two in my lifetime. I tell you what, there's a few in southern Ohio, but it seems like a lot of the bears like northern Ohio for some reason. That's where I saw the ones that I have seen. I don't think I've seen a single bear when I've been down south. I've seen bobcat and some other stuff, but I don't think I've ever seen a bear. So, but then again, as Livingston Man says, Ohio is not real, so maybe it's all a figment of my imagination. I don't know. Let's see. We use every part on the bear. See, that's a good thing. That's one of the biggest things that I see that a lot of people come to me, especially the people that have been prepping for kind of that medium time. They've been doing it for 6 months, a year and a half. They've got a good handle on everything, but they're looking for new ideas, kind of reinvigorate and all that. And that's where it comes into where I start giving out those little challenges. You've got this. How do you utilize everything? How do you take absolutely everything to where you basically stop creating waste? Out of all the stuff that you do, you're cooking, you're cleaning, eating, any of the stuff that you do, how do you go through and make it to where you are as waste free as possible? So, Bigfoot. I have not seen Bigfoot. I've seen people with big feet. I have seen a lot of people talk about Bigfoot. I have seen cartoons and all sorts of other things. I have not yet seen one. We could definitely do some sort of conspiracy episode, talk about Bigfoot and Yetis and aliens and all sorts of stuff. I was over on, man, my mind went blank. We had our panel discussion where we all talked about aliens. Um, and we could definitely do that. Maybe we'll bring on a panel and then we can all just have some fun and some laughs and whatnot. Let's see. We have bears here in Northwest Florida. See them regularly. Wow. We have black bears all over down here, and the tourists feed them. Of course they do. Why wouldn't? Yeah. We have black bears here. That's all the way down there in Louisiana. Honor of the animal always. They give up the life. Yes. Honor the animal. Yes. Yeah, there's so many people out there that go and they just want to shoot something and take the life and then leave the carcass all the time. I think just about every year I see an animal like a deer on the side of the road, and they've taken the antlers or they've taken the back strap and they've left the entire animal there. It's just sad. I am always into that. That you use the animal. Let's see, ran across scat from a few down here in Bainbridge area. Really, really? That's interesting. Let's see. Good time of year for sweet spot. Might hit the sauna. Ooh, somebody's going to the sauna. You said big feet. West Tennessee, have a few around here. Hoping to do a Bigfoot hunt with the Angry Pepper and the New York Prepper this year in Whitehall, New York. Bigfoot hotspot here in New York. Man, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah, when I prepping with Sarge, yes. When I was over on his channel doing his panel talking about aliens, that was a lot of fun. Maybe it's one of the ones that we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get a couple of us together and we'll have to go and do that and have a little fun. You gotta have fun in life, or otherwise what's the point, right? There were people down here making TikToks and posting them, off feeding the bears. Saw the video and came out and put the yeah. See, it's not good to do that, and that's one of the ones for me when they did the whole TikTok ban. I wasn't happy about it. I wasn't sad about it. I'm torn. I'm always about freedom of expression and freedom of speech and platforms and all that. Just because I don't use it and I don't like it doesn't mean it should be banned. But then again, it was a monstrous time waste and people were doing very dumb things on there. So we'll see. We'll see. Bring all the toys out. Yes. Going out on the AP on the, ooh, there you go, on a Skype hunt. A snipe hunt. There we go. I did here 3 days ago. Great, because it was cold. Go hog hunting in Texas. You know, when I was younger, I thought that would be one of the most amazing things to do. Now that I'm older, I don't know if I ever want to do that. I have seen very concerning videos of people doing that. Namely, in the title is Hog Hunting Go Wrong or Hog Hunting Failures. And them things are no joke. So I'm not sure. I probably still would, though. Sorry for the boo-boo. Hey, there's no mistakes, right? I have heard it called either one. Worked at a black bear and grand in blackjack, sorry, over 20 years. So I've seen, man, JS Genesis designs coming in being all impressive. The Park Services has a great kids book, Who Pooped in the Forest. Great book for little Earl to identify scat and tracks. Yeah, and he would absolutely love that too. Uh, we've gotten him some books like that. I think that there is definitely a market into that of getting kids interested in the outdoors, animals, tracking, wildlife, just things like that in general. I think there's definitely a market out there for that. I've given it thought on actually taking a pause on book number 2 and actually exploring that, but I'm not entirely sure which direction I'm going. But we'll see. But that's actually a good one. I might have to look that up, Susan. See if I can find anything else about that one. So let's see. Dun, 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 making sure everything's good over there. All right, where else are we? Are we at the end of the chat? We are at the end of the chat. Excellent. All right, so for anybody that has missed it, I am wearing the Vision Preparedness shirt, and he is hosting in May the Bug Out Weekend. It starts on the 15th, goes to the 18th. You go to his website, which is visionpreparedness.org. Go to the About Me section, scroll down, you will see the events, and all you got to do is type in a little bit of information so that way it reserves your spot. Good time to go and hang out and take part in some of the classes, fellowship, shake hands, actually get to meet some people. It's a really good time to network and do all that. Plus, it's a great time to learn and test your gear. There's a lot of people that go and they buy stuff and they just assume that it's going to work. Here's a great opportunity to test it out. Maybe you thought you knew what it did, and you don't, and it's okay, right? We're not born knowing absolutely everything. You're going to be surrounded by all sorts of people that's not going to laugh at you. They're going to come over. They're going to help you, whether it's setting up your tent, working some sort of gadget, showing you maybe a feature that you didn't know that existed. It's just going to be a really great time to get out there, relax, have some fun, learn some stuff, make some new friends, meet some old ones. If you are anywhere around there, I highly suggest at least taking a peek at it. So if I had to fight a Bigfoot, I'd much rather fight one with Angry Prepper and the New York. Yeah, I would say 3-on-1. You guys probably stood a chance, depending on if it has some sort of third all-seeing eye walking into another dimension. But if it was just straight muscle, you guys might have a good chance. So. Let's see. May I ask, how good is your book selection you have on hand? I will answer that honestly, in that it is not good enough. I love books, and to the point, I can right now look over to my left and I can count about 7 or 8 right there. There's 2 or 3 right here underneath my laptop. And I think there's one back there, and that's just in the pantry. That's not anything in my car, the living room, the bookshelf, anything in the bedrooms, anything that's in my bug out bags and things like that. I am always expanding my library. But yeah, if you have a good book to recommend, by all means. That just tells me not to play blackjack against Genesis. Yeah, That's probably a good hint, right? That movie 21 brings, yeah, count the cards. Called on Amazon, a whole series of different national parks. Excellent. I will look that up. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Bring that hairy boy home. And you know what? Between you and Livingston, man, you guys could probably have some fun with that. And I will be looking too when you guys go and you do your Bigfoot thing. I'm going to look in the background and see if it's not peeking up somewhere or something along that line. If your Bigfoot happens to have an accident, I would love to have a Bigfoot hat. Something along the lines of like a Daniel Boone hat, but more on the lines of a Bigfoot. That'd be great. And that invite is open to all. Yes, yes, it is. And it must be and usually it's like another 5 to 10 minutes, but apparently hang on, the Chuck Norris joke is coming early, so Off Grid Master might be going to bed early. Chuck Norris can build a snowman out of rain. Wolf is the background on it with a wolf and a yin yang eye and a vault pin on it. Interesting. That'll be another one I'll have to go and check that one out. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. No Bigfoot left. Oops, ate them all. Yeah, I could see that. That was actually a really funny one that I heard. They were going back and forth talking about that. And the guy said, well, where are they at? And they said, well, they got hunted to extinction. And I went, okay, you know what? I could see that. That's actually plausible, right? Large library, one bookshelf is nothing but prepping books. Yeah. Yeah. And that's not to count all the different boxes of recipes, cookbooks, all sorts of military handbooks and tac drills and firearms manuals and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a ton of books and I want a ton more. I definitely would love to have more. Let's see, who else do we got? Dun, dun. I got approximately 2,000 books here. Man, that's a lot of books. A lot of books. We need a Bigfoot cookbook. Yeah, I would buy that. I definitely would. I had to build a sturdy shelving for all of my books, and that's a good problem to have, right? That's definitely one of the ones. I've seen people starting out where they get started and they get more than the space that they have allotted to it, or the shelving material or this or that, and they start complaining. And I'm like, don't complain. That's a really good problem to have. Let's see. My children are part indigenous. Interesting. Who else do we got? No, but they all say I'm grafted. Let's see. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I am horrible. I barely pass on speaking English. So when it comes to a different language or native tongue, I will butcher that thing so bad. So yes, there it is right there on the screen. We're going with the old movie To Serve Man, but in this case, Bigfoot. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to change my light or whatever. It is normal right here, but if the chat's down at the bottom, it is blinding right there. Let's see, who else do we got? The scared voice of the forest and man of strength in Apache. Interesting. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. I know that obviously Hudson Valley is going to be joining me. Vision is going to be joining me. I've got to reach out to him. I know Pinball, I've got to reach back out to him. We were waiting until everything kind of died down from the new year. He will be joining me as well. There's a couple other ones that I've reached out to, and we're just trying to work out some dates and times and whatnot. But I will do my best to let you guys know, so that way you can have your questions ready and you are well prepared, and you can set aside a good hour of time to come hang out with each of the guests. But I'm trying to set up a panel. I would love to have a panel to where we can maybe do one that's really serious, where we just do one topic, um, something along the lines of one will be nothing but like water filtration, purification, storage, things like that. We move down the line, and it'll be open discussion. It'll be a live stream. You guys can come in and just bombard us with questions. And then I want to do one that's more of just the fun, where we all just kick back and have some laughs and relax, and we can talk about conspiracies and aliens and all the what ifs. Could you survive a nuclear apocalypse and things like that? But I'm still setting that up. I'm going to try and see who wants to be on panel and things like that. So we will see. Do we get a second Chuck Norris one? Has more degrees on his back than an oven. Born, my dad and grandmother, Bad River. Dad was in the Army. Nice. Yeah, that'll be the second time. And hopefully, and I know Pinball's not, I'm not going to call Pinball old. Okay, he's older than me. But as he was saying, out of the respect of, he's not going to be doing YouTube forever. We hope that he's going to be doing this for years. He's a very knowledgeable man. But eventually he's going to retire from posting. And so I very much give him the respect of putting other channels, them smaller channels, medium channels, putting them out there, doing the recommendations. Hey, you know what? Maybe if something happens and he gets kicked off, or maybe he just doesn't want to do it no more, or has an accident or something like that. It's not a thing of well, now what do I do? He's taking the times now, and he's preparing all those followers and subscriptions that he has, going, hey, here's some other options. So I definitely give him his respect on that. Let's see. I have much respect for the Native community, especially the old ways. Yeah. And that's one of the things that is really great, to go through and learn about different cultures, whether it's Native Americans, people in other countries, whether it's past or present, and look at how each culture does things. How are they going through? What are they eating? How are they cooking? How are they gathering things? Look at the old ways, and you can look at current ways too. And there's a lot out there that you can learn. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Been in the U.S. since 11 years old. Define old. Well, that depends. I know that there's some kiddos out there that would call me old. And actually, for Christmas, I bought Mrs. Rural a shirt that says it's weird being the same age as old people. I think old is kind of in the mind, right? I've seen people that are in their 70s and still very, very active and running around, mentally sharp. Everything's great. They're doing just fine. And I've seen people in their late 30s that can barely get up off the couch. So it depends, right? It all depends. It's up here. Are you old? You answer that question. I'm not going to get in trouble on that one. There's some days I feel old, and some days I don't feel as old. Grandfather was in the Air Force. Grandma in France, World War II. Dad was born there. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. 65 this year. Hey, you know what? I give it to, if you want to label yourself as old, that's all up to you. I don't do any of the labeling when it comes to age. If you are still mentally going up here and you are still able to get around and doing things, good on you, right? It's what you want to keep doing. I've always been kind of raised that you're supposed to stay in motion. People were born with legs and arms, that is walking and doing motions. And the second that you kind of give up on that, well, that's usually when everything bad goes, right? My bones feel old in this cold. Yeah, I will definitely have to agree on that one, right? The hashtag everything hurts. Yes. 73, and I'm young, just hit middle age. That right there, that is beautiful. See, That right there is great. It's one of those ones. Uh, it's all mindset. I think I really do. I mean, I see people that are 55, 65 out there playing basketball with 20-year-olds and doing just fine, holding their own. So yeah, keep on it. Keep on it. Yeah, and I agree there too. That might be a nice t-shirt or something. Pushing 70. Elderly, not old. Yes, that might be a good one. I'm not old. I am your elder. Maybe that's a t-shirt right there. You guys are doing it. Let's see. Still hunt and fish, have an awesome pantry, raise chickens, garden every year. Boom. And I will always stand by that. If you want absolute true freedom, get as much into self sufficiency as you possibly can. The more that you don't have any dependency on anything, you don't have debt, and you don't have to go to the store for food, you don't have to go for water, you don't have to pay for power. When you can go, pretty much every aspect of your life depends on you, then that right there, that's true freedom. Nobody has anything that they can really hold over your head. So Paul says, gotta bounce. Be safe and warm out there. Catch up later on with everybody till we meet again. May the sun be gentle on your back and the wind soft on your brow and the road raised. Very good. Very good. It is great to have you here, Paul. Hopefully you will come back and join us. Oh, to your feet. I missed the last part there. I feel like a youngin' here. Some days I do. Some days, I tell you, having a 5-year-old running around definitely keeps me on my toes and feeling young at times. Right? Life's too short to be taken that serious. Yes, yeah, it's definitely one of them ones. And actually, I have a uh, video that's going to be coming out this weekend called Prepping 2.0. And it's going to kind of tie in on life is a lot shorter than what you think. So be on the lookout for that. I'm having some fun with that one. So let's see. We'll do and subbed. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you will like it. And actually, while I have a few minutes, let me know if you guys think it seems like my new schedule seems to be doing okay. Monday through Friday, the little 5-minute short videos in the morning, live stream on Wednesday, and then 2 long form on Saturday and Sunday. Ever since I started doing that, uh, everything, all of my statistics have gone up. All of my subscriptions have gone up, watch hours, views, likes, everything's gone up. So that seems to be making the algorithm happy at least. So let me know. Is that okay with you? Because I'm not in it for the money. Definitely not in it for that. And you guys have seen, I have turned down a very exciting collaboration. If you guys saw, I posted it here on the community channel and over on Facebook. Apparently, they have watched my show and think I am doing an amazing job, and they wanted the partnership to where I will help them sell their lingerie. I thought about it long and hard, and I gave them a very firm no. So if that disappoints you, I will apologize now. So let's see. Off to finish the jelly and the photography soap. Interesting. Raptor makes their own wine. The guard dog, is a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Interesting. Let's see. Keep posting, like the videos, laughing at the lingerie thing, feeding the algorithm. Love the new schedule. Still laughing at that. 14-year-old grandson. I'm old, but still going. There we go. I do have. I'm pretty sure I have the teddy bear, not the teddy. If they would have put my logo on it, I would have thought about it. But they would have probably asked me to model it. This is the most I'm going to probably ever model. I will rock your guys' gear, but you guys do not want to see me in a nightie, right? So that's no. But I think I can get you a teddy bear. Let's see. You got an 18-year-old grandson, 3 others driving. Nice. 9 great grands. Man. There's Emerald there. What is this about you and a teddy? Man, you came in right at a good time, brother. Which, really quick, because I know that we're getting ready to end this all up. If you are interested in precious metals at all and you are looking for a place, one of the people that I have had on the show is Silver Oceans. He is doing his live stream auction this Friday and Saturday. I will try and share out on Facebook and everything. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have to adjust for your time zone, but it is absolutely free to go hang out and watch and things like that. He's really good dude. I trust him. I've been buying from him for a long time. But if you are looking for something like that, there you go. So. What are my watch hours? I have no clue, to be honest with you. Ever since I got monetized, I barely do anything. My watch hours in the last 200 days is 219. So I don't know if that's good or not, but there you go. Let's see. Thanks for the conversation. Absolutely. My timing is impeccable. Yes, we're going to be going down through and saying our good night. Silver Oceans is a must view, in my opinion. Yes, yeah, he's a good dude. Fully trust him. Bought all sorts of precious metals and different other things from him. They all come, complete. I don't have any questions or problems out of it. So, very good. Let's see. Alicia's here. Hope you are having a great night. It is great to see you stop in. Thank you. There you go. There is the link to that if you guys are interested. Thank you, Teresa. Also put it down there. There we go. Yes. Excellent. All right. So we have made it to the end and we are all the way down through. And I'm going to put that up as I go through and say goodnight to everybody. So it was great talking to you guys. This is a lot of fun. I look forward to this each and every day. I didn't know if I was even going to do a live stream because I was not feeling very good. I don't know if I caught the Livingston man thing or what it was, but as the day went on, I started feeling better. And I look forward to these too much not to do these. So I really do want to thank you guys. Otherwise, I am sitting here talking to absolutely nobody. So without you guys, this channel is nothing. So I do greatly appreciate you guys spending a little bit of your time with me. And come back next week. You guys see how it all is. And same time, same place. We'll come and hang out. And you guys welcomed in all the new people. Next week, they won't be so new. So we'll see if we can share this out and get some other new people in here. But with that, I am going to say that I hope you guys have an amazing night. I hope you have a blessed night. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. And with that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.